in this world. You know, it's so crazy how it's a lot of people out there that have no concern. I know I had a friend to say that she wasn't even thinking about it because it doesn't affect her personally. Well, it absolutely fucking does, dummy. It does. It directly affects each and every last one of us, as well as our children. Um, Again, I can't stress enough. Get the fuck out there and vote, people. It is nothing more important right now besides one, keeping your family safe from this coronavirus. Again, like I said, I'm so serious about the COVID. Me and my family have been locked up in this house. We do go out from time to time, especially for essential needs. I have one friend's house that I go to because they're doing the same thing that we're doing. But we sit around with our mask on. If you want to take a sip of your cocktail, baby, move your mask to the side, take your sip, and cover your face back up. You know. Um, and the second thing is to vote. If you don't get out here and vote, this cracker's gonna have his way with us. And I call him Cracker proudly. Um, this is my shit, and I can say what I want to. But that's exactly what he is. He has not denounced. Um, he has not denounced white supremacy. He has not denounced white supremacy. I don't think that he will. You know what I mean? Because then, those are his boys. Those are his backers. They back him up on so much of his bullshit. So I don't, for the most part, the same way that his team is supporting him, I think that we should need to support each other and support the world by getting rid of this motherfucker, man. I mean, every day it's hard for me to look away because every single day, minute to minute, if you look away, you're gonna miss something. And his buffoonery is really tiresome. I have to say though, in my morbid sense of all senses, I laugh my ass off at him. He is so fucking funny. Because he is ridiculous. Everything that he says is just absolutely ridiculous or a lie or some shit that he pulled out of his ass, y'all. I mean, this is crazy. Well, they said that he had the coronavirus, and it gave him a chance for a reset on the 2020 election issue. Characteristically, he has spurned it. I mean, instead of projecting newfound empathy and sobriety, Trump has flaunted his recklessness at packed, mostly maskless campaign rallies that gleeful abandon as he bleeds support from voters, being that he hasn't taken the pandemic seriously and it makes no political sense. As a president, he has the responsibility of, you know, taking care of his people, and he has not did that in any shape, form, or fashion, not even with the people that follow him. You know what I'm saying? It makes perfect emotional sense for a president who craves the applause of a zealous minority because everyone that supports him is basically, you know what I'm saying, is basically poor um, and uneducated. If you look at the people that are at his rallies, for lack of better words, but using the word that we all know, is poor white trash that's out there, and he's done nothing for them. Absolutely nothing for him. His hunger for affirmation explains much about his conduct of presidency and why it may soon come to an end. While people saying, why he picking at Sleepy Joe, like, nigga, they about to put your ass to sleep. Once he becomes a fucking citizen, I cannot wait. I have special bags of popcorn waiting and snacks and shit for this shit to be over. And once he becomes a citizen, they coming for his ass. There's a fresh warrant and all kinds of stuff. I really think that there should be the people versus Donald Trump when it comes to the coronavirus. I think that he should be made to pay in some sort of way for all his transgressions against humanity. And that's clearly what it is. A transgression against humanity in every type of way. Because his responsibility was to protect our country, to protect our people, and he had that leadway, and not one time did he step up to do that. Once the recordings came out where he said that he knew that it was deadly, the virus was deadly, and so forth and so on, and then yet you did not one damn thing about it. He wanted to keep it a hush, and continue on. Well, he won the White House by eking out an electoral college majority on the strength of a narrow but intense support base among less educated white conservatives. He lost the popular vote, and then he became the first president in the era of modern polling never to reach a 50% approval. Did y'all hear that shit? He didn't even reach the 50% approval. Nor has Trump seriously tried to broaden his appeal. He's been ranting and raving, and everything is everybody else's fault. He takes no responsibility for anything. So today, on this Sunday, I'm dedicating my podcast to the vote. Get your ass out there and vote. If you can go out there and stand in line for hours for a Future or a 2 Chainz concert or the latest J's or whatever, the latest PlayStation, whatever the case may be, you can clearly go stand in line for your family and your kids and your kids' kids. Because at this point, this shit show is coming to a bubble that's gonna burst one way or the other, and the burst is gonna be so loud. And if you're not in it, if you're not concerned, I feel for you because it's something to be concerned about. You know what I mean? This is Chaos with this crazy world chaos, and I came here today to talk about, politics for the most part. I also have, y'all know I'm not going to leave y'all without any of the ratchet ass entertainment news. I got a couple stories here laying in wake for y'all to listen to. Listen, people out here doing the most. That's all I can say. You know what I'm saying? Most people out here doing the most. It seems like the more money they make, the fucking more foolish they get. I don't know. Would you be that way? You know what I'm saying? Would we be that way if we were rich? I don't know. But this is Chaos with this crazy world of chaos. And definitely let me shout out my X Squad family, the Professor X himself, Mr. Kesey, that's my brother, and Miss Mocha. Hey, happy Sunday. I hope you guys are safe. I hope your families are healthy. That's my only wish for everyone. Peace among all men has always been my wish, but you know what? Good luck with that so far. I do want to commend the city of Atlanta and surrounding boroughs for getting their asses out there to vote. I think it's a beautiful, beautiful thing to see our people out there. You know, Roland Martin, that's my president after Obama. That's who I wanted to be president. Roland Martin. But I listen to his podcast sometimes. And the other day he was very, very emotional because he was so happy about the fact that his people was out there voting. You know, and I think it was a beautiful thing. There was a pregnant lady on the news. She was due the very next day. And, you know, the reporter was asking her, well, why are you all here? You know, your due date is tomorrow. She was going to be induced. And she said, well, she'll be having a baby. So she wanted to get out and cast her vote the day before she was to have her kid. And it was that important to her. And I mean, she was swole pregnant. You know what I'm saying? And it said a lot for, you know, the change that people are desiring for our country. This lady, her ankles were swole, looking like 2 damn turkey legs, but that lady was out there to vote. She was out there voting, you know, and there's a lot of people that won't get off their asses and vote. There's a lot of celebrities that have come forward. I did not know. Who would have thought that Shaquille O'Neal had never voted before? I mean, it's kind of like, okay, so where have you been? And at the same time, you know, it was kind of, I don't know what the word is I'm looking for, but I give him big ups for coming forward and making it public that he had never voted. But I was like, where the hell has this nigga been? All this money you've been making and you never, not that money justifies a vote. I'm just saying, I would never have imagined that he had never voted before. Snoop Dogg, that's another person that had never voted before. I think that it should be the voting age. I think you should be able to vote at 17. I really do. Because you can go to jail for life at 17. Why not be able to vote for your life at 17? You know what I mean? Doesn't make sense to me, you know. But anyway, this is Chaos with this crazy world of chaos. And I'm going to go to a song really quick. This is Young Dread. I'll be right back. Y'all stay tuned. Sit back and listen.
Diddy-da-dee-da-dee, oh no. Diddy-da-dee-da-dee, oh no, no. Said I found myself in love with you, and that was okay. And I realized that I fought with you, cause you were my babe. But I ain't got nothing left out for you, cause it all went away. Said I'm so sick and tired of loving you. Said I'm tired of loving you. Pull up, bitch, your mama out for that shit you talking about. Sick and tired of bullshit, man, this ain't finna stress me out. Beat a bitch like Kevin K, stop playing in my face. I'm tired of loving you. Said I'm tired of loving you. Look, stop playing on my talk, get you a thought. I gave you the more, yeah, I gave you a lot. You must have forgot that I did made you hot. And I just thought my name turned to swag up a night. And now you a lame, go fuck with the lanes. And bro, it's a shame how bad off you got. Hold up, I got the key to the lock. Hold up, I hit the lead with the bar. You lied on the game, so I took back my chain. What fucked up about you, I took back that pain. Can't mess with no bitch who ain't feeling the same. Can't stress about no hoe when a nigga too paid. Bitch, I got a thought on the way. I got some money to make, I swear I'm okay. I gotta eat me a plate. Bitches too dirty and fake, this shit ain't the same. 2020, I swear these little bitches is broke. And I can't relate, I'm broke. Yeah, I'm a motherfucking slay. A couple more bitches today. Can't worry about love when it's fake. Just hopped on the boat, I piss on the lake. I got a little bit in my safe. My nigga on straight. Bitch, get the fuck out my way. Don't call me. And that was okay. And I realized that I fought with you, cause you were my babe. But I ain't got nothing left out for you, cause it all went away. Said I'm so sick and tired of loving you. Said I'm tired of loving you. Pull up, bitch, your mama out for that shit you talking about. Sick and tired of bullshit, man, this ain't finna stress me out. Beat a bitch like Kevin K, stop playing in my face. I'm tired of loving you. Said I'm tired of loving you. Hey, don't be calling my phone when you need me. Bitch, it's the weekend. Texting me, you wanna see me. Oh, I'm too sleepy. Love don't live here anymore. I paid your shit, it's outside the door. I called your mama just to make sure to protect the daughter before she start a war. Gang, too many reasons. Bitch had me eating, feeling like I was too sweet, feeling like I was a dog. Thought I was weak, thought I was motherfucking stuck. Thought she looked up, bitch got that game fucked up. Too many lies, I can't trust. I ain't no sucker, I ain't no motherfucking buster. No loyalty here, so it's fuck you. 2020, I swear these little bitches is broke. And I can't relate, I'm broke. Yeah, I'm a motherfucking slay. A couple more bitches today. Can't worry about love when it's fake. Just hopped on a boat, I piss on the lake. I got a little bit in my safe. My nigga on straight. Bitch, get the fuck out my way. Don't call me. In love with you, and that was okay. And I realized that I fought with you, cause you were my babe. But I ain't got nothing left out for you, cause it all went away. Said I'm so sick and tired of loving you. Said I'm tired of loving you. Pull up, bitch, your mama out for that shit you talking about. Sick and tired of bullshit, man, this ain't finna stress me out. Beat a bitch like Kevin K, stop playing in my face. I'm tired of loving you. Said I'm tired of loving you.
And that was, y'all know who that was. That was Young and Them with Sick and Tired. She is sick and tired of loving. Sick and tired, just like I'm sick and tired of all this bullshit that's going on in our world, y'all. What the hell is going on? Again, I said that I would talk about a little bit of politics today because the vote is counting down. It's counting down to the day to vote, and we have to get our asses out there and vote. I'm going to say this about 5,000 more times during this episode of The Crazy World Chaos. And I would love for whoever is listening to hear this. You know, this man is inciting domestic terrorism. He is just blatantly trying to throw Obama under the bus. I don't even know, like I said, I don't even know what his fucking obsession is with Obama, but he clearly has an obsession with Obama. I mean, it always, Miss Mucka says Shaq surprised the hell out of her. Yeah, with him not ever voting. I know, Miss Mucka, like how in the hell did he just skate through and not vote? It's kind of crazy to even know that he didn't, because wasn't he even the I know in Orlando he was it Orlando or somewhere like that where he was a deputy sheriff or some shit, but you didn't vote. I mean, it just seems like if you're gonna put yourself in that arena, you know,